Hey Collective, welcome to my channel. Here is why I do timeless love readings on who is in your energy when it comes to love, why are they in your energy, what is their intentions and actions towards you, and what is the situation in this connection to get a better understanding of who this person may be. Stay tuned for the advice later in the reading. This is a generating, so please only take what resonates and what makes sense in your situation and leave the rest for others that does. And as a friendly reminder, we all have choices and it's up to you to make the best decision for yourself. Alright, collective, let's get started. So first off, I'm going to start with who is in your energy when it comes to love here. Who is in the collective energy when it comes to love? Alright, so we have an X here. Let's see what this X is all about. Alright. This could be an ex significant other, an ex-lover, an ex-friend, whoever comes into mind in this reading, that could be it. But next, I'm gonna get their energy towards you when it comes to love here. What is this ex's energy towards the collective when it comes to love? What is this ex's energy towards the collective when it comes to love here? Okay, so we got the Liberator. So it has something to do with balance. Maybe they're wanting some type of balance here in this connection or with you. So it says light attributes, freeing yourself and others from outmoded beliefs, releasing negative thought patterns, shadow attributes, imposing your own tyranny over those you claim to liberate, ignoring legitimate constraints. Okay, so there's a positive and then there's a negative. It's either they want to free themselves somehow or bring things into balance with you. I'm getting Libra energy with this. Or, you know, do it in a very negative way. Or doing too much of something. Let's get more. Okay, I want to get why they're in your energy when it comes to love here. Why is this X in the collective's energy when it comes to love? Why is this X in the collective's energy when it comes to love here? Oh my god, there's two. This is just too much. Hold on. I usually only grab one card. Why is this X? Just one card, please. Why is this X in the collective's energy when it comes to love? Okay. So I get solar calm, clarify. So maybe they want to get some type of clarity here in this connection. Yeah, I feel like they kind of want to bring things into balance with you when it comes to love. Number 16. Maybe because there was a falling out between the two of you, you know? I'm getting number 16 at the top corner here. That equals the Tower in the major arcana of tarot, and that is chaos, you know? That is divine intervention. That is something that has been destroyed, but maybe they're wanting to clarify how things fell apart between the two of you. So maybe they're coming back in for that, to gain some type of clarity. Right, so next I'm gonna get their intentions. Ooh, wow, opportunities and growth came out. Okay. Yeah, this just kind of flew out while everything like fell into my lap. Yeah, there might be an opportunity for growth here. Maybe that's their intentions, but I usually give this a shuffle before finding out what their intentions are. All right, what is this ex's overall intentions towards the collective here? Whew. Okay, that fell. My goodness. Wow, we got the air, the unseen potential and hesitation. Interesting how the spy master came out. And then we got the spy master knowledge. And then interesting, at the bottom of the deck, we got the queen. Determination, sacrifice. Maybe they're determined to speak some type of truth here. Maybe they see you as a queen, as someone who is mature and nurturing here. But we got sacrifice. Maybe they're thinking about sacrificing something. Well, let's see. So here we got the air, unseen potential and hesitation. So maybe they see potential here, but they're kind of hesitating at the same time of coming forward. Maybe you kind of intimidate them because they see you as the queen here. But we got the spy master, so they could be spying on you from afar or on social media here. But they're wanting to gain knowledge because there is some type of distrust or insecurity here. Interesting. Again, let's move on to how they feel towards you. How does this ex feel towards the collective when it comes to love? Alright, how does this ex feel towards the collective when it comes to love here? Let me take this. Yeah, we got separation, love. So you guys are, definitely in separation because this is an ex. But we got separation, love, longing, abandoned, divorce, broken dreams, heartbreak, and grief. Okay, let's get more. So it has something to do with a separation here between the two of you. And at the bottom of the deck, it says fulfillment, wish. So a wish fulfillment, success, achievement, happy outcome. So, let's get more. Let's get recent past. How does this ex feel towards the collective in the recent past? We got attracting. Present, attracting, gratitude, abundant, proactively, tranquility, success. Maybe they're trying to attract something here. Gratitude, abundance. Maybe they're grateful to have met you. Attracting something. Yeah, we got kisses. Maybe they're trying to attract and manifest you here. We got unconditionally loving, giving and receiving affection, falling in love. Maybe there's nostalgia of both of you. Okay, let's get in the present. How does this ex feel towards the collective in the present? How does this ex... Oh, we got the sun. So here it says sun and strength. So maybe they're trying to find the inner strength to expose how they feel towards you. So we got empowerment, heart chakra opening, yeah, compassion, happiness, truth revealed. Yeah, I feel like they're trying to gather their strength and courage to come forward. Maybe they're opening their heart chakra, or the heart chakra is opening up here. Yeah, they want to speak some type of truth, or wanting some type of truth in the present here. Let's get in the near future. How does this feel? How does this X feel towards the collective in the near future? I feel like they're still attracted to you. How does this X feel towards the collective in the near future? We got stability and flow. So yeah, trying to balance, juggling, uncertainty, stressful choices, chaos. So I feel like they're wanting to come forward, but I feel like they're kind of stressing about how you react to that, how you take it. Because I feel like you guys haven't been like really on talking terms here, but they're wanting to balance things out with you. And we got liberation, we got trying to balance. So in the near future, they want to try and balance this connection here, but they're not sure. That's why there's this stress and hesitation. Yeah, they see the unforeseen potential here, or their intention is to see if there's potential, you know, in this connection here, and they're wanting to gain knowledge. That's why they're spying, because they're still attracted to you here, but because you guys haven't been talking for some time and how things fell apart, they're not too sure. You know, they're a bit uncertain about this, and it's kind of stressing them out about the future here. But they're wanting to speak their truth and get some type of truth from you if things can work out, you know, in the near future. But yeah, what is hidden? How does this X secretly feel towards the collective? What is their hidden feelings? What is this X's hidden feelings towards the collective when it comes to love here? Loss. Yeah. So their hidden feelings, oh my goodness. Again, so yeah, there was definitely how they secretly feel is that they feel a sense of loss, they feel wounded, they don't feel like they're enough, they're definitely missing you, and they feel left out in the cold by you. Yeah, this is how they secretly feel. And on the bottom of the deck, I think after this connection that they might have received some type of karma. I'm getting like some strong Libra energy here, very strong Libra. We got weighing things out, cause and effect, choices, wants to make things right. I believe they received some type of karma after this relationship, and now, you know, they feel that sense of loss after you guys you know, departed ways. But here they're wanting a renewal. It says renewal. They still feel that spark, they still feel that attraction towards you. So it says new life, fresh start, rejuvenation, healing after crisis. Yeah, sacral chakra. Yeah, so they're wanting to, you know, heal this connection here. They still feel that spark and wanting a renewal, and they're still attracted to again. Very interesting. Yeah, I feel like they went through some type of karma in separation. Interesting. They're definitely longing for you. They do feel abandoned and left out in the cold. Maybe that is something, it's either they left you out in the cold or you left them out in the cold. I feel like they did, but whatever it is, because with everyone is different, they're wanting to come back in and balance things out with you. Um, they want to see if there's still potential here, but they're hesitating. They're definitely hesitating if things will work out. They're not too sure because they don't feel enough. That's what's hidden. Ever since things they lost you, they felt like it was a missed opportunity here. I feel like they didn't know what they had until they lost it. That is what I'm getting with this person. I kind of want to get unspoken words they wish they could have told you here. What is the unspoken truth that they always want to tell you but couldn't? Take it if it resonates, even if it doesn't, okay? Alright. What is their unspoken truth that they always want to tell the collective but couldn't? So here it says, can you still trust he or she? Wow, and there's a wedding ring. Wedding rings represents commitment here. So can you still trust she or he? That is interesting. Can you still, they don't know if they can either you or they can trust. Yeah, let's get more. What is the unspoken truth of this X? Okay, it says there are things I never got the chance to tell you. Yes, look at those letters. Kind of look like Harry Potter. There are things, well, someone might be into Harry Potter, that might be significant, but yeah, there are things I never got the chance to tell you. Yeah, let's get more. Oh, this person may be having dreams of you here. It says, I pretend I don't care, but I see you in my dreams. Or they might be thinking about you here. I pretend I don't care, but I see you in my dreams. Or they think about you. And that's in the present. What is their unspoken truth? So they want to know, if love had a weight, will you still carry it? Whether it's light as a feather or heavy as a rock. That is interesting. If love had a weight, would you still carry it? Right, let's get more. What is their hidden truth they want to say to the collective when it comes to love here? And it says, time healed me, but it didn't erase you. So they kind of, healed from this, connection. Maybe it might have took them a while to heal. But it says, time healed me, but it didn't erase you. And at the bottom of the deck, it says, every person who leaves takes away something you no longer need. That is interesting. Yeah, and this is, I think they realized here. It says they realize that running from their problems won't solve them. And I think this person might have, you know, ran from this connection here, either physically or emotionally, because they're afraid. But they still are attracted to you. They still think about you. They may even have dreams about you. And they're wondering if things will work out in the near future. If you know, if you guys can reconcile here. They don't know, but they want to. They want to speak their truth. So I feel like they healed over something, you know, wounded, but they still think about you. And they always want to tell you something. Maybe running from their problems won't solve them. Maybe that's what they want to tell you. One of the things is that, you know, they ran from this connection because they were afraid. Maybe they were afraid of commitment. Let's get their intentions. What is this person's intentions towards the collective? Clarifying the air as unforeseen potential, hesitation, and the spy master, knowledge and distress here. Clarify this ex's intentions towards the collective when it comes to love here. Whoa. We got future. So it says our paths are destined to align, though the purpose may still be unclear. So they still feel you, you know? And here it says sage advice. Yeah, my wisdom is rooted in experience. I can offer a fresh perspective. So maybe they're wanting to give, ooh, we got here regret. I'm disappointed with how things went with us and wish I could change the past. There is definitely, you know, maybe they feel like they can give good advice, or maybe they see things from a different perspective. Oop. Oh wow, I just seen I'm sorry. Okay, what important, what is their intentions? Safe space. So it says, I accept and respect you for who you are and ask only for the same in return. Yeah, I feel like they want an equal give and take here. They wanna know if it's safe to come in and bring in things into balance with you. That's what I'm getting with that card. Oh my goodness, these cards. Okay. What is their intentions in the near future? What is this ex's intentions in the near future when it comes to love here? All right, we got welcome. So it says, I offer an open door, a warm invitation to step into a space where you are embraced and valued. Wow. Yeah, we got stability and flow, trying to balance juggling, but they're uncertain if, you know, you'll meet them halfway, or, you know, you want to make things right with them. They don't know how you feel. What is hidden? What is their hidden intentions towards the collective? What is his ex's hidden intentions towards the collective when it comes to love? We got plans. So their hidden intention is to make plans with you. So it says, seeing you is a priority for me. I want to make plans with you. Yeah, so they want to make plans with you, especially definitely in the future, because it says it there. But they're not too sure how things are gonna go here. but they're open to it if you're open. So we got health. So it says, I'm here to support your journey towards wellness and balance. Again, balance. This is strong. I don't know if this is um a Libra, but I'm getting strong Libra here. And it says, wow, I seen I'm sorry earlier, and it came out. I feel terrible about what I did and owe you an apology. So maybe they're coming in to apologize and tell you that they're sorry and that they want to bring things into balance. Because I really feel like they might have gone through some karma with you. This was like some like karmic justice. Yep. All right, let's get their actions. What actions would this person take towards the collective here? When it comes to love, I feel like they received some type of wise advice, maybe from someone here, and they changed their perspective on this connection. But they're wanting to come in, but they want to feel safe here. They want to feel safe, you know, to come in and make amends with you and to reconcile. Um, but they're definitely wanting to make plans. All right, what actions will this ex take towards the collective when it comes to love? Okay, so we got the Three of Wands. I feel like they're waiting for the right ship to come in or the right time to make a move. You know, they're seeing things from a higher perspective. They're seeing the bigger picture here. Because they see here this person's on the mountain, you know, looking at the river here. So, yeah, I feel like they're seeing things from a higher perspective and the bigger picture. I think they're waiting for the right time here. I guess for you, they're waiting for you in order to make a move here. Whoa. We got the Ten of Pentacles. So they're burdened. There may be a lot of burdens here about how maybe there's a lot going on here. What actions will they take? And then we got the Ten of Pentacles in the present. Yeah, I feel like maybe they're burdened about the past here. We got the Ten of Pentacles. So stability and security, long-term success here. This could be family. Maybe there's burdens with the family here. What actions will this person take towards something like this? Oh, we got Eight of Pentacles in reverse and a Six of Cups in reverse. I feel like, okay, this person may be feeling they're not confident, you know, if things are going to work out in the near future with the Eight of Pentacles. Maybe it may have something to do with a family dynamic here. Maybe they may have a family and it's burdening them. And here with the this is what's hidden, Six of Cups in reverse. It both came out in reverse here. And we got the Hermit at the bottom of the deck. So deep introspection here. So yeah, they're not gonna take any actions. They're just thinking about it. They may be going through the dark night of the soul. Yeah, we got the Moon. So these are I feel like these are their hidden feelings here, is what they keep to themselves in secrecy. They're not gonna take any action soon. It's definitely what they keep to themselves here. They may have a family, even though they're still interested in you. I feel like they may have a family. They may be married or in a committed relationship. Yeah, I feel like with this, burdens and responsibilities and obligations, you know, I feel like they have this going on. So their action is that they're just thinking about this. Deep introspection. Yeah, I really do feel like they have a family and they feel obligated because of their family, and that's why they feel like, things are not going to work out and they can't come forward and reconcile with you because of that. I'm getting obligated. They feel obligated here. I feel like it has something to do with family. I think overall they want to come in, but because they have obligations with family, and family is important to them, they feel like they can't come forward at the time. Yeah. Damn, they're just thinking about this, they're keeping this to themselves. Yeah, I mean, it's strong because Three of Wands is waiting. Like, there's no movement. You're just watching. They're probably watching you from afar and watching you online on social media here, and just thinking about you. Just a lot of thinking, a lot of reminiscing. A lot of regrets here. They want to apologize. They want to make plans. I feel like there is just a lot of fantasy. Like they're living in fantasy land. They're fantasizing how they're gonna come forward, make amends with you. But yeah, they're just burdened with obligations. Family obligations is why they can't come forward. So their actions is they're gonna stay in fantasy land because of their obligations. Yeah, there's just too much that they have going on in their life. Interesting. Very interesting here. All right, what they want to say to you. They're definitely still interested in you, but they can't come forward. And the reason why they can't come forward is like what I said earlier, obligation, family obligation. It takes too much of their time. They could be in a committed relationship, or they could be married and they may have kids. But yeah, maybe that's why there's a separation, is because they're committed to someone else. Even though they think about you. Oh goodness. All right, what does this X want to say to the collective? Oh, jeez. Something turned over. Oh my goodness, look. So they want to tell you, I want to reach out, but don't know how. What? So they do, yeah, it says they want to reach out, but they don't know how. Okay, let's get more. What does this X want to tell the collective when it comes to love? Oh my goodness. Yeah, see, I want to make things right. They want to come forward. They want to reach out because they want to make things right, but they don't know how. And they have a lot of obligation and responsibility here. Yeah, I feel like they feel overwhelmed, with what they're going through at the time. Um, but yeah, it says, I don't know how to handle my emotions right now. Yeah. So they want to make things right, but they don't know how to handle their emotions. Yeah. What do they want to say? Yeah. So it says, I've always been afraid of this love. Yeah, so this person has always been afraid of this love. That's why they can't come forward, you know. Yeah, they see they thinking their intention is to come forward. You know, I think they were given some type of wise advice. What they need to feel safe here. They want to, you know, be open to this connection. But yeah, they do want to make plans, but there's just too much going on, too much obligation. Alright, what do they secretly want to tell the collective here? Oh, wow. So it says, I've been working on myself and I'm not the same as I was before. So what they secretly want to tell you is that they've been working on themselves and they're not who they was when you both were together. It says, I'm hopeful that we will reunite again. So they are hopeful, but I know at this time, yeah, nothing's gonna happen. But they are hopeful that, you know, you guys can reunite maybe later in the future. But right now they have obligations and responsibilities at hand, and it is overwhelming and it takes most of their time. I think this person is a bit busy and at the same time they're scared. And they're working on themselves. And here it says at the bottom, I am going through a dark night. So there you go. I am going through a dark night of the soul and need space. So at this time here, clarifying the hermits in their actions. They're just watching you from afar. Yeah. The hermit is going through the dark night of the soul. Yeah, that clarifies it. I am going through the dark night of the soul and need space. Yeah, so they're definitely working on themselves and healing. Yes. And they're planning on coming forward, but they're not coming forward anytime soon. Not until they feel ready. And I feel like they're not ready yet. Well, let's get the advice here. What important advice does the collective need to know about this ex and this connection when it comes to love? What's the advice here? Ooh. We got between the lines. Ooh. Getting read between the lines. So uncover the truth carefully and write your own ending. So read between the lines here. Yeah, in order to uncover the truth. And then make up your own line and what you want to do with this connection here. Read between the lines. Whoa. And what's the advice here? This deck is thick. It says stand your ground here. Ooh, I love this card. It has always been said that if you don't stand for something, you will fall for anything. So stand up for what you believe and not be easily swayed by the beliefs and wishes of others. Yeah, so I'm getting to put up healthy boundaries here and to stand your ground. And if you need to walk away, you know, it's okay to walk away. This girl is walking away. So stand your ground. If you don't stand for something, you will fall for anything. So know what you stand for. The important advice as a collective need to know here. Read between the lines. I'm just getting that. Read between the lines. Don't look at it at face value. See what's hidden behind what is being said or done. We got lost. Ooh. So it says here, sometimes we must lose things and people to appreciate them and their value, when other times we must lose to gain. Wow, this is a beautiful advice here. Then we got the Ace of Cups, and the cup is all cracked. We got responsibility. So maturity begins when you can take responsibility for your own actions. So Spirit is saying to take responsibility for your own actions. If you feel like you did something wrong, take accountability and responsibility for that, and apologize if needed. And the same for this person as well. You know, are they mature? Because it feels like they weren't mature in the past. I was kind of getting like player vibes here, or they just weren't ready, or they're afraid, so they ran from this connection. But make sure they take responsibility and accountability for their own actions. But it goes for both you and them. And here it says meditate. So choose to meditate on good things, because whatever you choose to contemplate on the most is what the universe will give you. So be careful what you contemplate on here. So make sure it's positive and not negative, because then that's what you will attract and manifest. Again. Now at the bottom it says, love your shadow. Accept and work with the flaws in yourself so you can learn to accept others as they are. Yeah, we all have our own shadows here. We all have our own, flaws. But accept and work with the flaws in yourself so you can learn to accept others as they are. Yeah, I'm kind of getting like, put yourself in other people's shoes here instead of judging them. Try to understand them instead. So I'm getting, to be open with this person. Yes, it looks like they're changing. They're wanting to change here. So be open-minded, I would say be cautious, but at least hear them out. If you feel like you need to. It's up to you. You make your own decisions here. You all have choices. And it says here, suck it up. Suck it up, buttercup. We all make mistakes, and we can't always have things our way. Now that you know that, what are you going to do about it? So Spirit is saying that yes, we all make mistakes, and yes, this person have made mistakes. And it's, if you feel closed off and you don't want to let them in, Spirit is saying that we all make mistakes, and it's okay to open up, but of course be cautious. Don't let your guard down, but at least hear them out if you choose to. But yeah, it's very saying, what are you going to do about it? Okay, I want to get some more messages. What important messages does the collective need to know here when it comes to love? I'll take two. Just one to come out. One more. So it says here, starting over. So angel number 210. So it says you are presented with the opportunity for a fresh start, and now and a new beginning. Release regrets and embrace the present moment with openness and optimism. Exactly. So that's what I'm getting. So the archangels are saying, to be open and optimistic here. Yep, release regrets. I feel like this person is changing, but maybe they feel like they can't come forward because you're still holding on, But here it says refocus. Yeah, let me read it. angel number 666. Refocus to find balance between your material and spiritual aspects of life. Stop putting too much emphasis on material things. Yeah, I'm getting it's time to go within, spiritually, and I feel like to forgive this person. Yeah, it's not, but spirit or the archangels are saying to refocus in order to find balance here. I think maybe you're working on, if you're working too much or you're doing something too much, they're saying you're putting too much in the material. It's time to go within and do some inner work, inner healing. It's time to refocus so you can start over again. Because I feel like you're still holding on to some type of, grudge, or something that hurt you, some type of hurt that hurt you, in this connection here. But the archangels are saying, in order to start over, you're gonna have to refocus yourself and go within and do some inner healing. Okay, let's get some songs here. Yeah. What important songs does the collective need to know at this time when it comes to this connection? I'll get 4 songs. What important songs does the collective need to know about this connection when it comes to love here? Yeah. Ooh. So I'm getting here at the bottom of the deck. It says "I Am Woman" by Emmy, Meli. Someone's name could be Emmy or Emily, but don't forget your worth here. Say positive. I love this song because it's positive affirmation here for women. That you are still beautiful. Absolutely love that song. But you are enough, and to know your worth here. Ooh, wow. Okay. So we got "Waters Run Dry" by Boyz II Men. So yeah, waters might have run dry between the two of you. And "Say Bitch" by Snow the Product. Yeah. That's a good song. I like that song. We got SG, so "Sexy Girl" by DJ Snake, Ozuna, Megan Thee Stallion, and Lisa. So you might be sexy, or this person may find you to be sexy here. We got "Rumour Has It" by Adele. So yeah, if you guys are interested in these songs, there's gonna be links, in the description down below to get a better understanding. It's gonna be in lyric form. I think all of it has in lyric form, but yeah, definitely check it out. There's gonna be messages in those songs, but please only take what resonates and leave the rest for others that does. I hope you enjoyed this reading, collective. This is all I have for you. But if this reading resonated with you or someone you know, tell me about it in the comments below. I would love to hear about it. And if you like my readings, show some love by hitting the like, thumbs up button. And if you want to see more readings like this, subscribe and click the bell to be notified of new readings coming soon. As this reading comes to an end, a friendly reminder to never forget you're a star with a heart of gold, to always strive to reach your golden North Star in your journey of life here. And to always remember self-love, inner peace, forgiveness, and authenticity is key. All right, collective, I'll see you in the next read. Love you. Bye.